Hello, my shining stars, Aries. Welcome to the First Lunar Day channel. Here is your horoscope for February 2025. And we will start this month with your ruler, Mars, which has retrograde phase in Cancer, very emotional sign. And if you feel that certain situations or matters of your house, place of your living, rent, real estate are slow, or again and again you have to review, redo things in your home or place of your living, this is retrograde Mars in your house 4. There are some benefits to have your ruler in your house 4, and more about retrograde Mars phase I tell you in my separate video. Keep in mind that after February 23rd, Mars will turn direct, but it's a very slow process, so give it 7 days and then you will feel there will be more energy for finalization, for a progress, for signing the deals in your house, for everything regarding your family, place of your living, motherland, females in your family, official documents, as well as different deals connected with rent, tenants, landlords, and your family members. Do not rush in February with any decisions or negotiations or deals. From the 1st of February to the 3rd of February, we have a very interesting aspect. We have a conjunction of 3. Venus, Neptune, and North Node in Pisces in your house 12. It's a very powerful boost of energy focused on finalization of the processes from your past. You will have a wave of luck. More than that, North Node is our focus, our future, where you will be placing your energy and attention in the nearest years. And it will be your house 12. More about karmic nodes and shift of karmic nodes for the next 18 months. Please watch my separate video. Another amazing news that I would like to share with you, on February the 4th, we have Venus entering your sign. Venus is the planet of beauty, art, inspiration, money, love, and it enters your sign. You feel more beautiful, magnetic, you attract attention of other people, you successfully finish very complicated negotiations, and of course, for people who are single, there is a high chance to meet your love, to start some romantic relationships. It's time to be grateful. It's time to elevate harmony in your personal relationships, partnerships, in your very beginnings. It's time to participate in charity and share your talents with the world. It's a good time for meditation and self-love. But please keep in mind that Venus will be in your sign retrograde the next month, and in the end of the month it's already preparing to be retrograde. It means do not trust promises, do not sign important documents, take your time to research, to review, to observe. There only will be a few days in February when fast decision will give you good results. I'll mention that later. Do not overspend, because any luxurious items that you purchase right now, in March you might reconsider, have second chances, or somebody might get cold feet if somebody promised you something. So keep this in mind, that Venus will be in your sign, granting you income from any jobs or occupations of house 1 connected with body, fitness, beauty, diet, styling, design, luxury sales. But you have to be mindful and remember that next month we will have retrograde Venus, and I will create a separate video about it. Same day, February 4, Jupiter turns direct in your house 3 until June 9th of this year, and then it will enter your house 4, bringing you expansion, gifts, and luck. So having Jupiter in your house 3, it's an expansion of the communication, contracts, contacts, advertising, marketing. It's an amazing time for fame, popularity, as well as for relocation. It will elevate your status. It will elevate the comfort of your living. And in summer, you will have the elevation of comfort, safety, security, expansion of your family until the next year, 2026. What a wonderful news. On February the 9th, Sun and Mercury align in Aquarius in your house 11, house of dreams, your future, expansion of your social circle, fame, popularity, online business, online dating. If you're looking for romance, you will be very busy with online dating. House 11 is also house of grandchildren or the adult kids in your family. It's also the house of the third marriage. Maybe you will get a clarity and the news regarding your third union or some potential for the next marriage. Also, the same day, Mars retrograde will have an amazing aspect, an aspect of luck with Saturn that usually is a very strict teacher. Saturn gives obstacles, delays. And here is the portal of opportunities between your houses 4 and 12. 4 is the place of your living, real estate, family, official documents, legal names, and 12, finalization, ending, cleansing, completing some projects regarding renovation, regarding repairs at home, or pregnancy or childbirth in your family. It can be the birth of idea that will lead to your financial prosperity, and it will be connected with foreigners, foreign lands, maybe the contract on the cruise ship, and it will be your new home, or you will be working from home, or you will get an offer to work in the detective agency, because house 12 is mysteries of the past, as well as its remote places, and also because house 12 is house of isolation and hospitals, and house 4 is the females in your family, usually mother. It can mean a good, successful operation or the right diagnosis. So many great aspects you have in February. On February 12th, we have a full moon in Leo in your house 5. Joy, love, creativity, art, inspiration, children, performance, vacation, pleasures in our life. The joy will come back into your life. And full moon is the climax, is the result. It's completion of very important things that brings you pleasures and joy. It's gifts. Winning on the lottery. It may be the time when you will finally finish or complete your masterpiece. Anything regarding creativity. If you're an artist, it's a favorable time for you. And in order to feel happy, you need to rest. If you will be overwhelmed with stress, these energies are high vibrations. It's very hard to penetrate the stress or the depression that most of the people are sucked like in a swamp. So it's time for you to say goodbye to these toxic friends or relationship or relatives who don't believe in you or tell you that you will never succeed. It took me many years, over 25 years, to get this lesson. I heard about it, but it was hard for me to identify who is not really my friend. My family told me that I would never travel. My teachers told me I would never speak English. My father told me that I'm dumb. My mother told me that I'm fat. But nevertheless, it does not matter what other people say. If you decide to love yourself, to reject somebody else's advice, especially if it's not aligned with your dreams. If somebody puts you down, you have a choice not to talk to these people or to limit your conversations. Your surrounding affects your karma, affects your vibrations. If you want to have all the blessings that universe is sending your way, and it's sending with Jupiter, with wonderful aspects, you need to show the universe that you value yourself. And the moment you will feel your self-worth, many things in your life will come to you effortlessly. So full moon on the 12th can also mean that you might be invited for some party, celebration, performance, concert, something that will bring you joy. And I truly hope you will use this time and do something for yourself that will brighten your day. On the 14th of February, Mercury, the planet of logic, information, contacts, data, communication, enters your house 12, house of your past, privacy, isolation, revealing mysteries, working with addictions, bad habits, something that you don't share with the world, something hidden. And Mercury will give you the right information so you can use it in order to finalize and cleanse your house of the past. Maybe you will find some lost documents or any items that you were searching for a long time. Maybe it's the time for the relocation, and when you relocate, you usually also find lots of things that you thought you lost, or you placed it in order to find really fast, and you couldn't find it any longer. Mercury in house 12 is also the travels and trips to faraway lands, or at least planning of those things. Maybe you're waiting for a car from faraway land and it will appear and you will have the news about it, because Mercury also symbolizes transportation. After the full moon, good news in your house 5, in house of joy. On the 14th of February, Mercury in your house 12 might bring you that progress in any immigration processes or anything regarding the documents from faraway lands. Maybe your business with foreigners will be very successful and you will see the elevation in your sales. But it's not all. On the 18th of February, Sun brings the personal spring and clarity in your house 12. And this month is the month of preparation for your new year cycle, because next month you will be the heroes of the month and Sun will enter Aries and there will be the new solar cycle. And this is when I tell all my clients to book your solar horoscope. So you will see the progress from your birthday to your birthday, what new year will be having for you regarding your birth chart and your transit chart. And Sun will guide you as a guardian angel through ups and downs and will show you what will be your main priority your new year. If you're interested in the solar horoscope, you can leave the comments under this video. Sun in your house 12 is an amazing news if you are sick or you're attending medical institutions or hospitals, because Sun brings healing or clarity or the right doctor, the person of authority who will provide you with the right information and you will become healthier. It's the opportunity to heal from any psychological traumas that are like computer viruses that are on repeat in our heads, letting us down. You will have opportunity to stop it and to cleanse it and to debug. One in the lifetime opportunities will happen around February 20th when Neptune will conjunct Saturn. Just so you understand, Neptune cycle is 165 years, so it stays for 14 years in each sign. And Saturn cycle is 30 years. Last conjunction like that was in the 19th century. And what it gives us, Neptune is like an ocean, is the unconditional love. It's a complete total change. It's a deep dive into psychic. It's an explosion of creativity, inspiration, love. But love, when it comes to love, you have to keep in mind that Neptune rules illusions. You might get the rose pink glasses, analyze it if you're losing your mind about somebody or something or your hobby. So you have to be more realistic. But because this conjunction happens in your house of dreams, house of online business, you might be approached by some people who will offer you something. Because Saturn in your house 11 brings order and harmony, gives you opportunities, but it's up to you to choose which way you want to go and to test your intuition. You will have an amazing opportunity to enter the new era of your dreams, of your goals, of fame, popularity, a new social circle, new team, new job, new investors or investments. Keep in mind that February and March is not that great for investments, so you have to be cautious there and check your solar horoscope, because all Arieses are different, have different ascendants, born on different times, live in different locations in the world, and it all matters. So it's all very individual. I'm just giving you overall a weather for all Aries where you will have the boost of luck. But if you want to make a precise decision, you need to see your individual transits and connections and the cycles of the eclipses as well. On February 22nd, a very lucky aspect with Mars, your ruler. You will have some news about finalization, finalizing the deals, any negotiations with your tenants, landlords, or getting the permission about the building or landlords or your motherland. It can be also the news about the end of the war in your motherland or in your family. Maybe it's the end of the court case and the time when your family finally will have peace. Also, the lucky aspect between your house 4 and house 12 can mean the successful operation of members of your family, or a new job offer or a contract in a faraway land, on the island, on the cruise ship, on an oil rig. And on February 23, Mars will go direct in your house 4. And with time, you will feel more and more energy coming towards your home place of your living, motherland, official documents, immigration status, and so on. On February 28th, there is a new moon in your house 12. Very private house, personal house, house of isolation, mysteries of the past, psychological traumas, healing, charity, faraway lands, foreigners, good news from far away. As you can see, house 12 has lots of good aspects for you to finalize the projects of the past. Keep in mind that next month it will be the eclipse in Aries, so a big major shift will be over and the new life will start. So what would you like to finalize, to say goodbye to in your life in order to have the fresh start? So the end of the February is great for any medical check, any treatments or hospital visits, as well as the operations, but not the plastic surgeries. Venus is getting ready to go retrograde, and when Venus is retrograde, you don't want to do plastic surgeries, make big luxury purchases, investments, sign the contracts, because all these things will be reviewed, turned into the way that you didn't expect. If somebody promised you something, they might get cold feet. More about retrograde Venus, I will create a separate video. I'm very grateful that you are watching this video, and I will enjoy reading your comments or sharing your stories. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Tauruses. Welcome to the first lunar day channel. Have you seen your annual horoscope that I created for Tauruses for the whole year, so you can see the tendencies of the planetary aspects and plan accordingly? In this video, we will talk about February and all the blessings that universe is sending towards you. Are you ready to receive them? Mars retrograde will be in your house 3. And there are some benefits to have Mars, the planet of passion, action, and drive, in your house of ideas, communication in a retrograde phase. Second chances in the areas of transportation, learning, as well as relocation. But more about Mars retrograde, I have a separate video, and I also have the time codes, so you can find your zodiac or your ascendant if it has the leading role in your life. From February the 1st to February the 3rd, we have a conjunction of 3. Venus, your ruler, meets Neptune and North Node in your house of dreams, your social house, house of your future, your goals, fame, popularity, clubs, groups, big organizations. Neptune is the planet of unconditional love, big inspiration, but also the planet of illusions. So keep in mind that you might be obsessed with some ideas that actually are your illusions. Somebody will present you beautiful, shiny pink glasses, and it will be totally up to you to have a certain degree of realistic attention, realistic approach to everything that you are offered. Please keep in mind that some illusions in House 11 may be connected with online scammers. North Node in House 11, it's your new focus for the next 18 months. More about North Lunar Node, your focus, your new goals, the direction of the blessings for the next 1.5 years. Your South Lunar Node, which is our karmic baggage, our past, something that you have to work through in your house of joy, house of 5. I told you in my video dedicated to karmic lunar nodes on my channel. The trio, a Neptune, Venus, and North Node, can also give you the situation when you will find yourself in the new team, news regarding the third marriage or grandkids or adult children in your family, as well as participation and fame and popularity on the concerts, expos. Maybe you are a public speaker, or you will be invited for some congress or to a summit or to the congregation, or to be a face of some brand or some firm. It depends, of course, on your priorities. Your ruler Venus, the planet of beauty, money, art, inspiration, enters Aries, fiery, passionate, luxurious, and shiny, and all of that will be happening in your house 12. You will become more bold in love and your personal finances. Venus can bring income or money or finances from faraway lands. Some good business deals with the foreigners or international firms. Can be a new contract on a cruise ship, oil rig, faraway land, distant island, or remote work at home. Or if you're single, you might meet your love online, and it will be a long-distance relationships because Venus brings love. House 12 is everything far away. House 12 is house of isolation and hospitals, spa, retreats. Please keep in mind that the medical checkups, the operations will be fine. Only avoid plastic surgeries and anything connected with beauty injections, especially when Venus will turn retrograde in the same house. It means that it's not a good idea to start any plastic surgeries or any beauty enhancements in February and March until the middle of April. On the 9th of February, Sun, the star that brings warmth, your personal spring, aligns with Mercury in Aquarius in your house 10, house of goals, achievements, reputation, your parents. It's healing for your parents. It's promotion, vacation, retirements, or any news regarding your official documents or anything that you would like to achieve. Finally, you will see progress, and slowly, when Mars will go also direct, you will start having the development, the right decisions, the right people in the right moment. And I suspect that most of the things will be connected with your house 4. Place of your living, real estate, land, roommates, tenants, landlords, your motherland, official documents, immigration, or relocation, because on February the 12th, we have a full moon. It's the climax, it's the result, it's the receiving the clarity regarding your possessions or real estate or your family members. On February the 14th, Mercury enters Pisces in your house 11, and it's the social house, popularity, fame, your social circles, your friends. Mercury brings news, information, maybe the news regarding your car or learning or school, but also in house 11, it can mean the con artists, fraud, or scammers. So be aware, especially online scammers or pickpockets if you're traveling, for example. February the 14th, do not let your sympathy or some bad habits when you might lose the clarity of your thinking, let you down. Just keep this in mind. Middle of February is not the great time to trust the strangers or people who approach you and your guts are telling you that something is off here. Listen to your guts. And house 11 will be very prominent in February and in fact in the rest of your year, because Neptune, very slow planet, this symbolizes the ocean, the unconditional love, art, inspiration, and big shifts and changes into your life. Also, the illusions and reality will conjunct with a very strict teacher Saturn in your house 11. For all of us, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, because Neptune's cycle is 165 years, so it stays in each zodiac only for 14 years. It means that last time the conjunction of Neptune and Saturn was in 19th century, and you will have an amazing opportunity to open the portal of your dreams to manifest the life that you want, when Neptune and Saturn will come close to each other in the first degree of Aries, and right now they conjunct in 0 degree, which is an amazing opportunity for defining what is your passion, what you truly want. This is the time when your wishes will be granted. You even don't need to do any rituals. You can just meditate and accept what you want to receive, that you're worth it, that you are grateful, and you have to detach from toxic relationship, from anybody who drains this wonderful energy that you have, because your mind is very fertile. You can change so many things in your life by thinking positively, by choosing yourself, by having a rebirth, relying only on yourself, and you will see that you will be blessed. You will have a chance this year to relocate, to change the place of your living. You will be guided, you will be given the right information. Neptune conjuncts Saturn in your house 11, house of your dreams, house of your future. Your North Node in house 11, your focus for the next 18 months. On February 22nd, Mercury has a lucky aspect with Mars between your houses, house 11 and house 3. House of information, relocation, your closest surroundings, neighbors, roommates, siblings, relatives, and it's a lucky aspect. You will be given the right information through your surrounding. Please take a rest, Take a break so you can actually focus on what is happening around you and accept and see those signs of universe. On February 24, Mars, the planet of energy, passion that was in the passive, slow energy in the retrograde motion, will start turning direct in your house 3, house of your closest surrounding relocation. So you looked in your past, you said, I don't want to have this in my house or home or live with these people anymore. I want to focus on a new path, and you will be given the location, information, right people surrounding, but it will all start only in the end of February. That's why right now, don't be disappointed with your living conditions. The right opportunity will come. It can be also education, short-term courses, transportation, logistic, marketing, advertising, new job regarding communication and ideas is the house of mind. And on February 28th, we have a full moon in your house 11, house of your dreams, your new focus, where North Node will be next 18 months. New moon is the very beginning. The energy is very weak. It's like a little seed that has a huge potential. So you are placing the seeds of your intention in the fertile soil of the womb of the universe right now. And you just let it go, because you cannot control the rain. You cannot control the condition of the soil, how your seeds will be growing, but you will be the one who will be receiving the fruits. So right now you need to identify which goals you want to achieve. Make a meditation. Imagine that you are in the garden just with a soul and you're planting those seeds, pronouncing which seeds you are planting, and you will see that on a full moon in your sign, you will see the fruits. What is house 11? It's a total new surrounding, new circle of friends. It's new groups, clubs, religion, beliefs. It can be repetitive marriage, third marriage, grandchildren. Maybe you will receive the news about grandkids. Maybe it's your dream work or dream house, because house 11 is the house of dreams. Business, dating, everything that lives online. And the moon can give you the idea, the interesting friend. Don't be fast on giving your money to strangers, to the strangers, because Venus starts retrograde phase in March until the middle of April. It's a long, slow process, as well as we have eclipses the next month. And I will tell you more in my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoy reading your comments. If you have any questions, please the comments under this video. Thank you very much and have a wonderful month. Goodbye. Hello my shining stars Gemini, welcome to the first lunar day channel. Here is your horoscope for February 2025. Mars retrograde, as you know, bring you the second chances or certain situations from your past in your financial house. You might step on the same financial karmic rakes again, but there are some benefits to have Mars retrograde in your house too. I have a separate video about Mars retrograde on my channel, and I have the time codes for each zodiac. Please check it out. From February 1st to February 3rd, we have the conjunction of 3. Venus, the planet of money, love, inspiration, art and pleasures and gifts, aligns with Neptune, unconditional love, inspiration, illusions, and they meet North Node, which is your new focus for the nearest years. And all this trio meets in your house 10, achievements, reputation, new goals. Is the time to analyze your achievements and set up the new goals for yourself. Maybe you will be retiring or receiving an award, or you will be working for the next 18 months towards a certain goal and you will be blessed by universe. Your North Node is your focus, your new priorities, where you will put your energy and attention. It's house 10, and something that you have to work through is the house place of your living, house 4, and your family. More about the lunar karmic nodes, I have a separate video with time codes. Please also check it out if you're interested. On February the 4th, Venus, the planet of love, passion, inspiration, income, and all the pleasurable moments and joy, will be blessing your house 11, house of the dreams, online business, surrounding, friendship, grandkids, third marriage, or any adult children in your family, in fact. If you're single and you're looking for some romance, if you dive to online dating, you will be very busy. But please keep in mind that Venus will go retrograde in the same house 11. So please avoid cyber criminals and scammers who may take advantage on you online or in life, or some thefts, pickpockets in the big groups of people, concert, performances, theaters, cinemas. Pay attention to your belongings and avoid bad habits. In fact, dear Gemini or individuals with Gemini as their ascendant or moon sign, you are very lucky zodiac. Until June 9th, Jupiter is in your sign, blessing the very core, the very beginning of your life. It's just a new book, new chapters are coming, and you are writing them. On February 4th, Jupiter will turn direct, so you will see more progress in expansion of anything regarding the new progresses, new art projects or inspirations or fitness. Of course, Jupiter can bring the expansion of the weight, so keep this in mind, especially if you like food. Keep in mind that you might gain more weight. If you're the bodybuilder, it's the good news. Without any extra efforts and supplements, you might gain weight really fast. Jupiter will bring you good luck in your lifestyle, getting rid of addictions. If you're seeking justice in the court cases or to pass that bar, if you're entering the international law, if you're a teacher or a student or connected somehow with education, with higher education, you will have a good luck passing the exams. It will be very easy for you to receive information and to share it. On February 9th, Sun and Mercury align in Aquarius in your house of knowledge, justice, courts, laws, second marriage, publishing, travel and trips, foreign lands and foreigners. Sun and Mercury together in house 9 can bring you good news, approval of the visa, or a new idea regarding relocation to faraway land, or a trip connected with learning or studying in a foreign land, or it will be so easy for you to learn a new foreign language if it's your priority. It also will be very easy to pass the exam, to obtain some certification, to find and file some documents. Sun also is a father-like figure or guru or spiritual teacher. So if you are in the spiritual research, you might find the person who can become your role model. You will feel better. You will get the hidden knowledge that is not available to the majority. If you're a researcher, you will find something very, very valuable that you can publish, and it will lead to your fame and popularity. Also, because Venus in your house 11 is in the house of your social circle surrounding, and Sun and Mercury is in house 9, it can also mean that if you're single, you can meet a person, you can meet a romantic partner who will be a foreigner or will be a person of a different culture, and you will be attracted to each other based on your beliefs and values in life. On February 12th, full moon will be in your house 3. Climax, clarity, results in the house of communication, mind, ideas, logic, relocation, and you will see clearly what is your closest surrounding. Maybe you will get a new neighbor or a new roommate, or you will finally complete the repair of your car or renovation in your home. You might receive the needed document. You can have the confirmation that you are back to school or some short-term learning programs, because house 3, it's a short-term programs like courses or even online learning. Full moon brings the results to the communication or negotiations and the expansion of your contacts. Also, you will see who you don't need to have in your life. It's a wonderful time for self-advertising and marketing. On February the 14th, Mercury, your ruler, enters your house 10, house of status, reputation, receiving the award, results. It can be an email or a call or a document, certificate, ID, new passport. Mercury brings information, brings the news. You just need to know what would you like to receive, and you will receive that. Actually, in February, your house 10 is very, very prominent, because on February 18th, Sun meets Mercury in your house 10. Sun brings the personal spring into your house of reputation, your public image, awards, promotions, or maybe you will have a new boss, new management, or maybe you will become a top manager and now you will have additional responsibilities, a new team, and you will have opportunities to implement your dreams into reality with your own mind. And another astrological marker about it is the lucky aspect on February 22nd between Mercury and Mars, between your house 2 and house 10, house of money and house of status. You will receive the income that you wanted, you will receive the results, and all your hard work will be finally rewarded. It's lucky coincidences as well as a successful negotiation regarding any money financial deals or something that will elevate your self-confidence and self-value. You also will be able, because of your new status, you will be also able to elevate the price for your services or for your products. House 10 signifies as also father-like figure, or big investors or big sponsors. So you might receive the money from your investors, sponsors, or your father. Another astrological marker that big events will be happening in February is the conjunction of Neptune and Saturn in your house 10. It's once in a lifetime situation because the cycle of Neptune is 165 years and Saturn is 30 years. So last time they conjunct in the 19th century. So right now you will be the lucky people who will finally have the biggest open opportunities, the boost. It's like a big ocean wave of luck, and Saturn that usually limits that wave of luck will take the limits away and boost your wave of luck regarding achievements, goals, your status. And I'm very happy for you. Nobody from other zodiacs, they have this situation in house 10. On February 24th, Mars retrograde turns direct in your financial house. And when you have Mars in your financial house going direct, it slowly progresses and collects the energy and helps out your financial projects finally to go and develop. And have retrograde Venus, eclipses, and it's not a great time for any investments or big purchases or big life decisions like marriage, for example. Nevertheless, Mars in house 2 can bring you lots of blessings connected with second chances, with the returning of your old debts, returning of the old clients, and you will benefit financially from it. Your financial projects will go faster, a new job offer, anything regarding voice, because house 2 is house of voice chakra. Any public speaking, any teaching, singing, performances, blogging, vlogging. And Mars brings energy, passion, and drive. Of course, it can be a planet of conflicts. That's why you have to be cautious who you have in your surrounding. And on February 28th, we have a new moon in your house 10, house of achievements, goals, management, father-like figure. Maybe at your work there are some progresses will start, that you will get the new team, or you will become a leader, or you will become a new boss, or it will be some result, or maybe you will change your status and relocate or retire, or it will be a new job offer, because for the next 18 months your focus will be shifted on the new goals that you didn't have before. New moon is the energy of new beginnings, but it's very, very slow energy. It's just the stage when you plant the seeds of your goals and intentions in the fertile soil of the universe and trust the higher power, the higher order to give you the results. And from you needed only to believe in yourself and self-work, which is the hardest part. Venus will go retrograde in your house 11 next month, and about it I will create the new video, and I hope to see you in my future horoscopes. Please leave the comments or questions down below. I wish you to have a wonderful month. Goodbye. Hello my shining stars Cancers, welcome to the first lunar day astrology channel. If you're an individual with zodiac or ascendant or a moon sign in beautiful sign of Cancer, this is your horoscope for February 2025. As you know, Mars is retrograde in your sign, and lots of the things from your past was brought back to you in order for you to review, improve, and you might feel that energy is very slow as well as very emotional. More about Mars retrograde, I have a separate video with the time codes, please check it out. From February 1st to February the 3rd, we have the combination conjunction of 3. Venus, Neptune, and North Node conjunct. Meet for a party in your house of foreign lands, house 9, house of higher power, higher knowledge, guardian angels, courts, laws, lawyers, justice, publishing, and second marriage. Venus brings love, harmony, gifts, but Neptune is unconditional love, boost of art, inspiration, as well as illusions. So please be aware if you will fall in love madly with a person or an idea, especially connected with international companies, different cultures, obsession with a foreigner. Please keep in mind that this might be a trap because Neptune presents the rose pink glasses to everybody who are very passionate and cannot control their emotions. Nevertheless, the people who are the artists, the creators, you will have a boost of energy in February and you can finalize the masterpiece, sell your art, travel to the faraway lands, find inspiration abroad. House 9 is very prominent in February. If you're a Cancer who is very in tune with lunar cycles and lunar days and the full moons and the new moons, you should check my book that is available on Kindle Amazon. It gives you more information about each lunar day that helped me to know the lucky waves and which days to avoid, because I have also Cancer as my ascendant, and after the relocation my ascendant took the leading role, and now all my life events, all my personal and romantic life develops accordingly to my ascendant, and all the social life, all the job offers are happening on my zodiac sign, which is Aquarius. So over 10 years, I collected information from different sources and I test this information. I draw illustrations, I put it in a book, and now it's available for everybody who wants to have it. And you need to test it out. Another secret that I will tell you, that the lunar day of your birth is the luckiest day for you, for any beginnings, for anything that you would like to achieve. Test out this information, as well as if you're interested in money, there are 2 excellent days that I mentioned in my book. If you cut your hair on those days, in the nearest future, you receive the money or some financial resources will be opened to you. I tested it out. It works every time for me. As well as there are some terrible lunar days to cut your hair. You cut your finances. And if you cut on the wrong lunar days, you might lose your property or negotiations or deals. So know your lunar cycles and energies of fortune and luck. On February the 4th, Venus enters Aries, becomes very passionate, becomes very bold in love and finances. And Venus is the planet of gifts, love, luxury, pleasures, joy, and it enters your house 10, house of your reputation, status, promotion, vacations, father-like figure, or parents. So it can mean healing to your sick parents, receiving the status change, engagement, marriage, divorce, relocation. You might become a student, a teacher. So everything that changes our status, and Venus will assist you to receive what would you like to achieve. It can be winning grants. It can be a new female top manager in the firm or new female boss, because Venus signifies as a feminine figure, feminine energy. It can be a good satisfactory results in the negotiations or with management, or maybe you will become a top manager. The same day, February the 4th, Jupiter turns direct after being retrograde for quite a while in your house 12. So you will have expansion and gifts and luck in everything regarding finalization, cleansing, receiving the results in very personal house. Also, it's a house of isolation. Maybe it's a remote work from home, or maybe it's a work on the cruise ships, oil rigs, in the distant island, somewhere far away lands, and Jupiter brings you luck as well as expansion. And if you're seeking love, for example, it can be long distance relationship or love with a foreigner, or a passion, a new hobby, healing from addictions. It also can mean successful operations, because house 12 is house of hospitals, clinics, and any medical establishments. On February 9th, Sun meets Mercury in your house 8, house of the finances of other people, banks, insurance, tax. So you might receive some news or clarity regarding the finances of your partner, or social payments or alimony, child support, inheritance, returning of the debts. And the financial accent will be very fillable, very obvious in the middle of February, because you have a full moon in your house too. On February the 12th, there is a full moon in house of your personal salary, finances, wages, your values, self-worth, and you will have the climax, the clarity, the result regarding achievements, financial achievements. It also can mean a reward or a bonus or a very expensive purchase, because when Venus is in your house of status and you have a full moon in your house of finances, it can also mean expenses to purchase some status items. And it's good if you will finalize your big purchases until February the 14th, because on the end of the month we have a shadow corridor for retrograde Venus, and as you know, it's not a good idea to buy any luxury, to do any plastic surgery, to purchase any beauty treatments or anything regarding beauty design. In fact, any big money, because when Venus is retrograde, there are algorithms set for dissatisfaction, for second guessing, for receiving the result that you didn't want to receive. And you will have to review everything when Venus will be retrograde or even after. And Venus is in your house 10, house of the results and reputation, and it will go retrograde in the same house in March. All these events will be intertwined with your house 9, because house 9 will have lots of energy, lots of your attention will be focused on your house 9. First, the North Node for the next 18 months stepped in this house. More about your lunar nodes, I have a separate video on my channel, please check it out. As well as on February 14th, Mercury enters house 9. Mercury is the planet of ideas, news, progress, relocation, your closest surrounding. And on the 18th of February, Sun enters the same house and meets Mercury there. So you will have more clarity, more news. There will be some shifts regarding travels, trips, tourism business, higher education. Maybe you will receive the scholarship, getting the grants, making the research, publishing your book, anything regarding your second marriage, because house 9 rules second marriage. Maybe you will also finalize certain unfinished matters regarding your marriage or employment. For many Cancers, the relocation is quite likely, or even the immigration, because on February 20th, there is a major aspect that happens once in a lifetime. Planet of big change, unconditional love, illusions, and like an ocean, it's so deep, psychic. Neptune meets Saturn, the planet of order. It's a very strict teacher. So Neptune's cycle is 165 years. And Saturn's cycle is 30 years, 29. So last time they aligned in 19th century. So right now it will be once in a lifetime opportunity to feel this conjunction of opportunities and boost of energy, boost of art and creativity in your house 9. And it happens on February 20th. And the same planets will pass each other on the near first degree of Aries, end of July and the beginning of August this year. So something might start right now. Maybe you will start some creative project and you will finalize it in summer, and this would be the work of your life. Or it will be inside. You will find yourself, your religion, your faith. Maybe you will have your third eye opening if you're ready for the spiritual journey. House 9, it's a hidden knowledge. Also the opportunities, trips, travels, foreigners, foreign lands, international companies, possibility to find justice if it's your priority. House 9 is house of law. Maybe you will pass the bar and become a lawyer, and it will bring you lots of money, especially if it will be connected with foreigners and foreign law, international law. House 9 is not just courts and justice, but as well as publications, research, and the searches of spirituality. Maybe you will find your guru, your religion, your culture, and the faraway land will become your native land, where you will feel the connection with the earth, and you can find that harmony that everybody is looking for. On February 24, Mars from retrograde phase starts slowly turning direct in your house of identity, body, fitness, looks, styling. Slowly energy will pick up, and we are approaching February 29th when there will be the new moon in your house 9. It's a magical time when you're planting the seeds of your intentions in the fertile soil of the earth, and trust the universe to grow the fruits for you, the results for you. The only thing that you have to do is to take care of yourself, to have a self-value, self-worth, and a grateful state of mind. Actually, it's a lifestyle. Birth of new energy in your house 9 can manifest as anything that will broaden your horizon. It can be a childbirth, it can be hidden knowledge, the progress in the research, getting the justice that you wanted, courts, laws, exams, an amazing time for the students or for higher education applications. It's the clarity or the progress in the matters of your second marriage or grandkids. Something new will definitely enter your life. New cultures, new information, new spiritual elevation. And maybe it will be the time when you will get the inspiration to write the book about your life or about anything that you would like to write about. And this would be just the beginning. Keep in mind that the North Node, your new focus for the next 18 months, will be in the same house 9. And this is the beginning of the cycle. Venus on the end of the month will slow down, go stationary, and then will be preparing to go retrograde in your house of status, house 10. And more about it, we will talk in the new March horoscopes. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave the comments below. It helps my videos to be seen by algorithms. Please like the video if you like it. It will mean the world to me. Have a wonderful month and goodbye. Hello my shining stars Leos, welcome to the first lunar day channel. My name is Julia and here is your horoscope for February 2025. We start with Mars retrograde, that is in Cancer in your house 12, and there are some benefits to have Mars retrograde, the planet of passion energy, in your house 12. Despite the fact that you feel the slow energy for your finalization of some projects connected with the past, or the house of your personal, private matters that nobody else know about, Mars can give you the second chances. More about Mars retrograde in your house 12, I have in a separate video, please check it out. I have time codes for each zodiac. And from February the 1st to February the 3rd, we have a trio, the conjunction of 3. Venus conjuncts Neptune and North Node in your house of finances. So this house, this month is a very financial month. In February, you will be busy with your focus on finances, as well as the finances of other people, your partners, people with who you have mutual budgets, or any payments from the government or insurance companies. Venus, the planet of money, gifts, pleasures, joy, can bring you the inheritance, the news regarding payments, bonuses, can be also the pregnancy news. But Neptune is the planet of unconditional love, big opportunities, as well as illusions. So if somebody from strangers will approach you, you have to be very cautious not to be fooled by promises of quick rewards. Do not lose your money, as well as do not share your personal information. North Node is your new focus for the next 18 months, and your new focus, your attention, your life force and energy will be shifted to your house 8. It's not just the financial house, money of other people or talents of other people. It's the house of astrology, esoterics, magic, some synchrodestiny events that cannot be explained rationally. And you will have lots of events happening in your house 8. But before we discuss that, I would ask you to check the video about lunar nodes, because when you have North Node in house 8, your new focus for the nearest 18 months, South lunar node, node of karmic lessons, obstacles, will be in your house 2. And what it means, you can check in the video dedicated to lunar nodes on my channel. On February the 4th, Venus, the planet of love, luxury, pleasures, joy, will enter your house 9. Maybe you will have a wonderful trip somewhere or plan the vacation somewhere. It can be the love with a foreigner or harmony in your family or the income from family business as well as businesses connected with courts, laws. Maybe you will receive the verdict that you expected. Maybe you are going through the division of the property. In this case, justice will be on your side and Venus will bring you financial benefits. Also, if you didn't approach the court stage yet, you might meet a female, a very valuable female that will assist you in your cases. Venus in house 9 is the house of guardian angel. It can be actually any female that will assist you to progress in matters of house 9. Is the higher education. An amazing time for students or teachers writing the applications, getting visas, traveling abroad, finding your spiritual guru, teacher, new beliefs, new religion, a wonderful, pleasurable spiritual journey. The same day, Jupiter, the planet of big luck, big gifts, from retrograde phase turns direct in your house 11, house of your dreams, social circle, online business, social platforms. It's an amazing time for marketing, advertising. It's expansion of fame and popularity. On February 9th, Sun and Mercury align in Aquarius in your house of love, family, partnership, relationships, and you will have more harmony, more warmth, news regarding your partners or deals or negotiations. You can find harmony and peace with your competitors or enemies. It's an amazing time because it has a wonderful aspect with Mars retrograde. So it's a great aspect between your houses 8 and 12. Finalization of something, final payment, returning of the debts. Also news about pregnancy in the family. It can be pregnancy with a baby or pregnancy with a very financial successful idea. On February 12th, we have a full moon in your sign, in your house 1, body, identity, fitness, very beginnings, and full moon is the climax, it's the result. So the seeds of your intentions that you planted 6 months ago when there was a new moon in Leo, you will have the results right now. That's why it's very important to know the cycles of the moon and to do the manifestation of your reality in the right moment, in the right time, and know how to serve that lunar ocean in order for you to benefit financially, emotionally. Full moon in Leo is one of the best time for self-advertising, for winning competitions, for anything regarding health, diet, fitness, style and design, and beauty, fashion, art. You will be shining bright, you will attract attention and attract the useful contacts. On February 14th, Mercury will enter your house 8, bringing you ideas or the news regarding the financial aspect. It can be money of others like alimony, child support, insurance payments, or subsidies, or any government payments, mortgage, grants, or any financial documentation. As well as Mercury can give you some interesting insights regarding intimacy, regarding your sexuality, or esoterics, astrology, mystical things that we cannot explain rationally. On February 18th, Sun will bring personal spring into your house 8. It will be clarity regarding the finances of your partner or with people who you have mutual budget. Maybe it will be the time when you will start your independent life, not be dependable on anybody, but regardless of your lifestyle, you will be guided, you will be receiving the financial guidance on each step of your journey. Sun and Mercury in Pisces in your house 8 will deepen your focus on compassion, spirituality, and creativity. You might receive the news regarding the inheritance or using the talents of other people or money of other people as an investments, for example, in order to become financially prosperous. Once in a lifetime opportunity will happen, the event will happen around February 20th. Neptune, that has cycled 165 years and stays for 14 months in each zodiac, will have conjunction with Saturn, which has cycle of 30 years. So last time they conjunct in 19th century, so nobody from us experienced yet the good conjunction of Neptune and Saturn in your house of mutual funds, finances, and mystical events. It can be prophetic dreams. You might win lottery. It can be such a big breakthrough, or if you have partners, their financial situation will be affected. Regarding work, if they will lose a job, it will be for better because they will find something much better, more comfortable, and you will benefit from it because it's your effect on them that they will become prosperous. So make sure you have a good relationship if they will become uber rich. On February 22nd, Mercury has a good aspect with Mars retrograde between your houses 8 and 12. Finalization of certain unfinished processes regarding your finances of other people. So definitely you will see the changes in the finances of your partner or of your parents. It can be the ending of social payments, or it can be the beginning of insurance payments or tax returns or inheritance from the stranger or from faraway lands. You will receive the investments or money. First of all, it's a good aspect. It's very interesting because some patterns, some cycles in your life must be finished in order for you to start a totally new life. So your new focus will be on house of finances of others for the next 18 months because your North Node is there. But on February 24th, Mars turns direct. It's a slow turn, so you will see more information in the documentation. For example, if you want to receive visa or you want to travel somewhere, or even on pregnancy, if you plan to conceive a child, or if you were struggling with inspiration, this would be the time when Mars will bring inspiration towards you. It will be connected with your past. Mars in house 12 can show you which bad habits or addictions you need to get rid of, because the next sign Mars will enter is your sign. On February 28th, we have the new moon in your house 8. New energy is born. It's the time planting of the seeds of your intentions regarding finances of others, spirituality, magical events in your life, prophetic dreams, esoterics, astrology, something hidden, emotional attachments that you have to work through in order to reach that level of self-worth where you let yourself be happy. And again, in the end of February, you can apply for a grant, for research grants, for scholarship, for educational cycles. It's all good, but it's the very beginnings. The new moon is the new energy, the beginnings. The full moon is the result, the climax. So right now, in the end of February, it's time to plant the seeds of your intentions in a fertile soul of universe that is ready to bless you with the result that you would like to achieve if you don't plan to harm anybody. House 8 is also the house of pregnancy. If you have in your solar chart for a year, you have a favorable aspects for conceiving a child, you definitely will receive the result. New moon also can bring the new payments from social insurance, from tax services, from the government, from your parents, investors, inheritance, child support, alimony, all the finances which are not your property, all money of others or talents of others, and you can benefit from the royalties or by using their talents like headhunters they do. You can benefit with the jobs of House 8, which is also the authority institutions as the police or army or people who bring order, because House 8 is also house of crisis and rebirth. It means that if you would like to become a crisis manager or first responder, universe will bless your beginnings in this regard. Make sure you will not do investments in the end of February, because Venus turning to retrograde phase on the end of the month. And do not trust the promises. In your house 9, it's travels, trips, education, higher education, law, courts, justice. So you have to be cautious. Avoid cyber criminals. Do not trust strangers or people with who you go through the court cases right now, because Venus retrograde will bring and stir the algorithms to repeat, renew, improve, so you can benefit from the situation. More about the March aspects we will speak in the March horoscope. Thank you so much, dear Leos, for watching my horoscopes. If I can ask you for a favor to comment under this video and like, I appreciate your kindness and your time. I wish you to have an amazing February month. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Virgos, and all individuals with ascendant and the moon sign in this beautiful sign. Welcome to your horoscope for February 2025. We will start with Mars retrograde that is currently in your house 11, and maybe you already felt in your social circle there is a low energy or repetitive patterns from your past coming back to your life, bringing up conflict, stir up some tensions between the colleagues in your team, or just the feeling that it's hard to believe in your dreams. It's the retrograde Mars phase. More about Mars retrograde, you can check out my separate video on my channel, as well as I have a separate video about nodes that shifted on January the 12th. North node is your focus and South node is your past. Karmic lunar nodes, they will shift your focus for the next 18 months. This is the area where you will aim your energy, your life resources, and it's your house 7, house of family, relationship, partnership, and love. From the 1st of February to the 3rd, we have conjunction of 3, and this trio will unite together for a celestial party in your house 7. Venus, the planet of gifts, pleasures, love, money, income, inspiration, will meet Neptune, the planet of unconditional love as well as illusions, and they will meet North Node. You will have new focus in your relationship and partnership. Maybe it will be the time when you will work through the relationship, or you will see that there is a romantic progress from the relationship without any responsibilities to a more serious one. Or if you see that your relationship, they don't work out, maybe it's time to part your ways and become much happier person separately. Venus can bring also very nice successful deals, negotiations, sales, buying the items with a big price tag, something that you really wanted to get for a long time. My recommendation, keep in mind more realistic approach to your matters of house 7, because Neptune might give you these illusions and some people might take advantage of your kind heart. On February the 4th, Venus enters Aries in your house 8, bringing you income, money, harmony to the house of your mutual funds. It means that your partners or people with who you have mutual budgets will have some news regarding their financial situation. It can be a new job offer or the beginning of the social payments, government insurance, alimony, child supports, any finances of other people, as well as inheritance, or it can be emotional, it can be mystical, because house 8 is also astrology, esoterics, hidden knowledge, and true intimacy with somebody or something. Venus brings pleasures. On the same day, Jupiter turns direct, after being retrograde for a while, in your house 10. And when Jupiter turns direct, you will see more expansion and more progress regarding your goals, achievements, awards, bonuses, your management or boss, maybe you will be promoted. It's the house of your status, everything that changes the status, engagement, marriage, divorce. Maybe you will become a student or a teacher. Maybe you will decide to relocate and change your immigration status, or you will receive the citizenship. House 10 is also house of parents, and Jupiter will bring the recovery to your parents. If somebody is sick, and Jupiter will stay in this house until June the 9th, 2025. On February the 9th, Sun will conjunct Mercury in Aquarius in your house of health. It means personal spring, recovery, news, being in the right moment, in the right time. If you have some health issues right now, you will be taken care of. It's like your guardian angel will be with you on each step of your journey, and you will have assistants, you will have doctors, nurses, will help you to get the right information and to recover faster. House 6 is also house of schedule, works, and pets. And sometimes when people are depressed, when they get a pet, the depression is gone. There will be also a lucky aspect between your house 6 and your house 10, because between Mars and Saturn, you can receive some results, new passports, new certification, documents, medical results, or maybe you will be going through the treatment or the tests. Maybe you will hire a new assistant, or your pet will have some news for you that it will be expansion of your family, of your animal family. On February the 12th, there is a full moon in your house 12. It's time to share your hidden talents with the world, as well as full moon is a climax, is a result, is the clarity in the matters regarding your personal private house or something connected with faraway lands. Maybe you will receive the visa or that email that you've been waiting for from the international company. When I was working on the cruise ship, every time the full moon in my house 12, I received the renewal of my contract on the cruise ship. And it's a good time to apply for a job connected with creativity, faraway lands, trips, travels, remote work at home, as well as when you work privately in a solitude, because house 12 is the house of isolation, solitude, retreats, spas, remote hotels, islands. It's a good time to get rid of bad habits, to heal your psychological traumas, and deepen your connections with yourself, with your subconscious. After February the 14th, your house 7 will start having more and more attention. On February 14th, Mercury enters Pisces in your house 7. News, logic, more events in your house of family relationships, marriage, divorce, all the matters of your personal life and your professional life. On February the 18th, Sun joins Mercury in your house 7, harmony in your relationship, as well as if you had some tension at work or at home, you will have more clarity. And Sun will show you who's your true friend, who you can rely on, and who is your enemy. Another astrological marker that you will have a very good luck in your house 7 in negotiating the deals, finding the new clients, creating your own business, focusing on your family is when Neptune conjuncts Saturn on February 20th. Just to let you know, the big events will be happening, either marriage or divorce, or something will be shown to you should you stay in this relationship. And within this next 18 months, your main focus will be on your house 7, house of family, marriage, relationship, and partnership. Neptune is a big shifter, as well as it shows your spirituality and inspiration. Cycle of Neptune is 165 years and Saturn is 30 years. And when they conjunct together, last time the situation like this was in the 19th century. Once in a lifetime opportunity for you to experience this massive fountain of energy, such a big reveal of Neptune, unconditional love, and Saturn, the strict teacher that takes the obstacles away and show you your true path. And you will know where to go, you will have more clarity, because this is not just the end, this is just the beginning of transformation of your house 7. On February 22nd, Mars has a nice aspect with Mercury between your houses 7 and 11. And it can signify that if you're single, look around, you can meet your love, your romance, serious relationship in your surrounding or through your family, as well as your circle of friends, because house 11 is your surrounding, as well as online dating, online websites, and any businesses that live online. It's a good time for self-advertising, as well as for marketing and for different research regarding personal projects or family business. On February 24th, Mars turns direct, finally, and slowly it speeds up the processes in your house 11, house of your future, your dreams, new goals, your friendship circle, your surroundings, online business, online dating, third marriage, grandchildren and adult kids of your partners or in your family. And Mars gives you a boost of energy to dream big. On February 28th, we have the new moon. New energy is born in your house 7. It's the time when you just plant in the seeds of your new reality. There is another chance to manifest the reality that you want. And next time when it will be a full moon in Pisces in your house 7, You will see the results, you will collect the harvest. New energy in your house 7 can be a proposal, a marriage, a divorce, the new beginning regarding your marriage, protecting your boundaries, your personal life. It's not just you, it's all other people in your life. You will be vetting your closest surrounding. You might have a financial idea to open your own business, but the end of February is not a good time for investments, buying luxury, going through plastic surgery, any changes with the body, because Venus becomes stationary and then turns retrograde in your financial house of other people. The planet of love and finances, when it's retrograde in your financial house, it can bring the results that you didn't expect if you decide to go forward and to go through plastic surgery or sign the documents. It will be not as you think, not as you expect if you move forward. So my recommendation, do not sign any documents, do not make any important decisions until the middle of April. And also check your solar horoscope. What is the plan of universe specifically for you? Because there are so many Virgos around the world with different ascendants, with different solar charts, as well as geolocations in the world. And my recommendation, know your solar chart and see where the planetary energies bring you luck the most and take the most out of it. It's working well when you know when to invest, when to date, when to marry, when to divorce, with who to work, with who to have kids or pets. More about Venus retrograde we will talk in the separate video. I wish you to have an amazing month, and I really appreciate your time, your likes, shares, and of course your comments. Lately YouTube made me to delete half of my shorts and it messed up my algorithm, so now people cannot find me online. So much appreciated if you will help me out and share my channel with people who might be interested in astrology. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Libras, and all individuals with an ascendant or a moon sign in Libra. Here is your horoscope for February 2025. Mars retrograde is still in your house 10 until February 23rd. And Mars retrograde brings you some conflicts or slow energy in everything regarding progress, your work, promotions, management, or tension with your father, investors, or father-like figure. More about Mars retrograde, I have a separate video with the time codes, please check it out. From February 1st to February the 3rd, we have the combination, we have the conjunction of 3. It's Venus, North Node, and Neptune. Venus, the planet of beauty, love, money. Neptune, unconditional love, change in life, as well as illusions. And North Node is your main focus. They conjunct in your house 6. So the matters of your health will come to the forefront, but also is the house of day-to-day work, routines, responsibilities, extra duties, service, business, animals and pets in your life. North Node in your house 6 for the next 18 months. So definitely your body will show you if you have any health issues, to point out when you have to make some medical checks and finalize those chronic diseases or get rid of the bad habits, to implement a new schedule, healthy habits in your life. Please pay attention how your body feels. Your South Lunar Node will be in house 12, something to finalize, to cut from your past. More about North Lunar Node and South Node, there's a separate video on my channel, please check it out. On February the 4th, Venus, passion, your ruler, the planet of love, money will be blessing your house 7, house of family, so it will be income from your partnership, collaborations, lucky coincidences, you will meet interesting people, it will be a possibility to find peace or to write down a nice deal with your competitors or enemies, to fix your relationship with other people, because house 7 is all other people. When Venus enters the fire sign, Venus becomes more attractive, magnetic, passionate, but also dramatic. A love triangle, it will be revealed, and it's not just the time for passion, flirtations, but also for elevating your romantic relationship to the next level, to the serious level. If you're already married, you need to spend more time with your partner to strengthen your relationship and partnership. Planet Jupiter on the same day turns direct from being retrograde for a while until June 9th. Jupiter will be expanding your house 9, blessing your house 9 with luck, with a big progress. And house 9 is travels, trips, tourist business, visas, higher education, grant scholarship. Students will have a great luck passing the exams. For lawyers, it's an amazing time winning in the courts because Jupiter rules house 9, expanding the horizons, different cultures, foreigners. And for people who would like to get into a law, it's the great time to pass the bar. When Jupiter is in your house 9 and Venus is in your house 7, serious relationship, there is a high chance to meet your serious partner while traveling, or to meet your dream job while you're traveling in the faraway countries or in the big international companies. It's a great time to start learning the foreign language. The information will be easily absorbed in your brain and stays there for a long time. February 9th, Sun aligns with Mercury in Aquarius in your house 5. Joy, romantic mood, celebrations, parties, concerts, exhibitions. It's time for self-love and joy. Bring joy back to your life. What do you like to do? Think about it and dedicate some time to pleasurable time spending. On February 12th, there is a full moon in your house of dreams, house 11. It's the climax, it's the result, it's the clarity in your goals, in your surrounding. Maybe you will be invited for a party or a wedding or a concert, and it's intertwined with the joy that you will experience in the middle of February. It can be also connected with your personal private business, your services, or the product that you will create and you will launch. In this case, you will be very successful creating your art masterpieces, especially if you are a performer. It's an amazing time for fame, for popularity in the social media, as well as if you're seeking love. Again, there is a big chance to meet your important person online, maybe on the dating website or any sites where people are gathered by their interests. On February 14th, Mercury enters Pisces in your house 6. So if you were sick or something was wrong with your body, you were going through the medical checkups, this would be the time when you will receive the information, what you need to do, or the diagnosis, and you will receive the clarity, ideas, which treatments you need to receive. You will meet the right doctors. It's all assistance. House 6, it's everybody who helps you and assists you to reach the harmony in your work and rest balance. On February 18th, Sun joins Mercury in your house 6, and Sun brings clarity, right people, authority, clarity and positivity. Of course, it can be events connected with animals in your family or pets. We have once in a lifetime opportunity when Neptune conjuncts Saturn in your house 6 on the February 20th. Just to give you understanding, Neptune's cycle is 165 years, so it stays 14 years in each sign. And Saturn has 30-year cycle. So last time they conjunct in 19th century. It will be the time, the portal of opportunities, when strict teacher Saturn takes the obstacles and limits away and will finally give you a magical recovery or magical opportunities regarding service, business, health, pets, additional responsibilities, and assistance in your life. On February 24, Mars goes direct in your house 10. You can expect more progress in the processes connected with your status or recovery, maybe operation to a father or father-like figure or any parent, because Mars means sharp objects and house 10 is house of parents. House 10 is also your reputation, promotion, progress in receiving the documents, new passports, certificates, maybe retirement. It will be more drive, more progress slowly in March, April, when Mars will boost your energy and give you courage to reach your goals. New moon in February will be on the 28th of February in your house 6. It's the birth of very new energy in your house of health, additional responsibilities, service, business, pets, contractors, assistants in your life. And it's the very, very beginning. So before February 28th, you saw what are your needs regarding this house. And now you will have an opportunity to place the seeds of your intentions in the fertile soil of universe. And when it will be a full moon in your house 6, you will collect the results and the harvest. Remember, house 6 is not just your health, it's the harmony between your personal life and work. But please do not be rushed to make big decisions to get married or to make some plastic surgeries. It's not a good time because Venus turns stationary and then it will go retrograde until the middle of April. And it's not a good time for marriage, big deals, buying the house, selling the house, for big purchases, luxury, or for big decisions. More about it we will talk in March horoscope. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave the comments under this video and I wish you to have an amazing month. Goodbye. Hello my shining stars, Scorpio OPHIUCHUS. Here is your horoscope for February 2025. And we will start with Mars retrograde, which is in your house 9 until February 23rd. When Mars is retrograde, you might feel slow energy, slow progress in any matters, receiving the visa or travels, or you have some obstacle or delays with travels, with vacations, with high education news. More about Mars retrograde, I have a separate video, please check it out with time codes. As well as I have a separate video about North Node that will be for the next 18 months, your main focus in your house 5. From February the 1st to February the 3rd, we have the combination of 3. We have the aspect where Venus, the planet of love, pleasures, gifts, and money, will conjunct Neptune, unconditional love, very slow planet that transforms life completely, but also is the planet of illusions. And when it conjuncts North Node, your main focus for the next 1.5 years in your house of love, it might be the time when you will fall in love with something, or you will have such a passion that it will occupy your mind and your heart completely. But keep in mind, it's the time of pink, rose pink glasses. Is the time of illusions. Don't make rash decisions, especially knowing that Venus at the end of the month becomes stationary and then turns retrograde. Do not trust the words. Have more realistic approach to the things that somebody promises you. It's time to bring back joy into your life. It's pleasures, vacations, concerts, performances, your personal business. It's the house of children. And on February 4th, Venus enters your house 6. For people who are sick or don't feel well, it will bring the harmony, assistance, good doctors, nurses, right people, money from service business, returning of the debts, elevation in your status at work, the pleasure and the satisfaction from the communication with animals or pets. When Venus is in house 6 and Mars in your house 9, it can be the work romance at your workplace with a foreigner or a person from faraway land, as well as it can be long distance relationship, the very, very beginning of it. If you're a married person, it can be a different meaning for you. It can be the elevation of harmony between the partners, and in house 6, it's first harmony at home between your work and your rest balance, lifestyle balance. It can be also the good results if you went through the medical treatment or you went through the medical checks. If your pet was sick, is the time when they will recover or feel much better. Same day, Jupiter turns direct after being retrograde for a while, and until June the 9th, it will stay in your house 8, expanding the finances of your partners or with people who you have the mutual budgets, as well as it can be beginning or elevation in the payments, social payments, alimony, child support, inheritance. It's the money of other people. Maybe it will be easier for you to attract foreign investments and use money or talents of other people in order to benefit financially. Jupiter brings good luck to anybody who is involved into higher education, students or teachers, easier to pass the exams. It will be easier to obtain any financial documents if you were interested in receiving those funds, as well as Jupiter is the spiritual planet opening your horizons, and house 8 is house of spirituality, magic, astrology, or just unexplainable events that we cannot explain rationally or logically. Be prepared for some prophetic dreams. On February the 9th, Sun and Mercury will align in Aquarius in your house 4. Everything regarding home, place of your living, rent, new negotiations with landlords or tenants, any news from motherland, or females in your family, because house 4 is house of females, pregnancy, parents, usually mother, and official documents regarding your IDs or your name. Maybe you will receive the new passport. Sun brings clarity, Mercury brings the news and progress and information. And it's very timely because on February the 12th, there is a full moon in your house of status, house 10. Maybe you will receive a new boss, or you finally will receive that document that you were waiting for. Maybe it's the promotion, award, a bonus. Maybe you will apply for a visa and receive one, or for citizenship, or for immigration. It can be also retirement, news regarding the job change, or that you entered the university and now you will be a student or a teacher. And full moon is receiving the harvest, is the clarity, climax, and receiving those results that you wanted. New goals, house of your reputation and authority. And one of the best aspects among all the zodiacs, on February the 14th, Mercury enters your house of love, romance, personal business, entertainment, pleasures, gifts, children, lotto wins. On February 18th, Sun joins Mercury in this house, bringing you clarity, your personal spring, your personal inspiration, art, creative projects. You will receive the money from the occupations of house 5. Especially great for artists, performances, everybody who would love to create something and to turn their hobby into a profession. Big opportunities when your wildest dreams might come true will be around February the 20th, because Neptune, the very slow planet, will conjunct Saturn, the planet of limitations, a strict teacher, in your house 5. So if you have some obstacles, for example, conceiving a child, house 5, kids, right? Or launching your personal business as well as house 5, or any creativity, inspiration was just absent, or you were depressed, you lost joy in your life, then new chapter begins. Neptune, just to let you know, has the cycle of 165 years, and it stays in each zodiac sign for 14 years. And Saturn's cycle is 30 years. So last time they met in the 19th century. So to have this boost and fountain of inspiration and big change, big events in your life, in your house of joy, love, gifts, and luck, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The wildest dreams can come true, and it will be connected with your sense of joy, with self-love, self-worth. Mars will go direct in your house 9, in house of foreign lands, travels, trips, education, justice, courts, and law, in the end of February, on February 24, but it's a very slow process. Don't expect fast results. Don't invest big money in the end of February. Also, on February 28th, you have the new moon in your house 5. New moon is the very weak new energy, like that little seed expecting a big tree with fruits. And it's possible, but this is the time of planting those seeds. And my recommendation, plant the seeds, manifest your own reality, be positive, check who is toxic in your environment. Because if we compare ourselves to the plants, if you feel that you're in a toxic soul, you need to change the soul. You don't need to change yourself. And usually empathic people, they attract narcissistic people who will point out and use them and take advantage on them. So for many Scorpios, you are so sensitive. Mars is your co-ruler, is in your house 9, will give you the blessings in the trips and travels, in the higher education and courts and law. And Pluto, your other co-ruler, is in your house 4, house of home, place of your living, your surrounding, and you will have the blessings from both co-rulers in your house of joy. And the North Node that points out your new focus for the next 1.5 years will be in the house of joy, creativity, art, inspiration, children, personal business. And it's time to bring back joy into your life. Think, what would you like to receive from the universe, and it will be granted. In the end of the month, Venus will start preparing for a retrograde phase. More about Venus retrograde in your house of health, house 6, we will talk in the future videos. Thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate your likes and shares, and please leave your comments or questions under this video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful month. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Sagittarius or Sagittarius OPHIUCHUS. Here is your horoscope for February 2025. I will start with Mars retrograde in your house 8 until February 23rd in your house 8. House 8 is house of the finances of other people, maybe government payments, social payments, inheritance, any questions regarding alimony, child support. And Mars retrograde might have this tendency to slow down the things when the progress is not that obvious. But there are some benefits to have Mars retrograde in your house 8. More about it I speak in the Mars retrograde video with time codes. Please check it out. February 1st to February the 3rd, we have the combination, the conjunction of 3. It's Venus, the planet of love, pleasures, gifts, luck, and money, and Neptune, the planet of unconditional love, inspiration. It's like an ocean, but also it's the planet of illusions. And the 3rd, it's a North Node, which is showing your focus for the next 1.5 years. And this alignment is in your house 4. Place of your living, motherland, females in your family in general, traditions, family roots, official documents, and you will have a good luck only if you will have a realistic approach to the things, because Neptune is a very tricky planet, so it can give you such an obsession or a passion that you will not see the real colors. Be aware, it is the time of rose-pink glasses. Avoid the scammers or people who can take advantage on you regarding real estate, realtors, land, property, or anything like neighborhood, neighbors. House 4 is security and safety, the place of your living. Keep this in mind too, and avoid overspending. North Node is your major focus for the next 18 months. And South Lunar Node is in your house 10, something to finalize, to finish in your house of status and achievements. Please watch my separate video about lunar nodes on my channel. There is so much more information there. On February 4th, Venus enters Aries in your house 5. Love, art, creativity, performance, joy, gifts, pleasures, vacation, everything that brings joy into your life, children, personal projects, but also it's love without responsibilities. It's dating, or it's inspiration when you can create your masterpiece. But do not trust promises, because Venus will turn retrograde in your house 5. It means that your ex-lovers will return into your life. You will have to reconsider, improve. And we know when there is a retrograde Venus in house of love, it's better not to get married, not to purchase anything big, not to launch your business, and not to do any plastic surgeries or any beauty injections. You will not like the result. The same day, February the 4th, Jupiter turns direct, after being retrograde for a while, until June 9th in your house 7, house of romance, love, the serious partnership and relationship, family, marriage. And Jupiter expands your family. It can be pregnancy news, or it can be expansion of your family business, or good luck finding the right partners for your firm, signing an important financial deal, or it's a good luck for relocation of the family. You will be guided on each step of your journey. On February the 9th, Sun aligns with Mercury in Aquarius in your house 3. Sun brings personal spring, so it will lit up right information, and it's good time for relocation or for collecting information about moving, about education, back to school, short-term learning, any marketing, advertising. House 3 is the house of ideas, and you will be busy. And I suspect that you will travel somewhere in a foreign land, in a foreign country, because you have a full moon on February 12th. The full moon is in your house 9. Travels, trips, vacations, foreign lands, higher education, courts, justice, law, lawyers, second marriage, documents, passports, verdicts, visas, permits, necessary documents that will give you the rights to do something. It gives you the independency to move around. And full moon is the climax, is the result. So usually on the full moon in house 9, people receive visas or some news from foreigners, international companies. It can be the contract in a faraway land or an employment that you were waiting for such a long time. It's also a wonderful time for students to pass the exams, for lawyers to pass the bar, or to win your court case. House 4 will have more energy, especially after February the 14th, when Mercury enters your house 4, giving you right information, the news that you finally needed to make the decision about something that surrounds you, either your house, your home, roommates, landlords, tenants, landlords, permits, real estate agents, or realtors. So something regarding the place of your living or motherland will be resolved, because also on February 18th, Sun enters the same house and joins Mercury. And once-in-a-lifetime opportunity regarding your house 4 happens around February 20th. It would be a big event in the end of February, because Neptune, the planet of transformations, like the ocean that transforms the landscapes of the islands. The cycle of Neptune is 165 years. It stays in each zodiac for 14 years. And Saturn is the strict teacher that usually brings obstacles and delays. It still is in your house 4. When Neptune conjuncts Saturn in your house 4, it's a boost of energy, information. It's the portal of opportunities. You just need to decide which information you need and what would you like to get regarding your house 4. Also, house 4 is the house of conception. So if you had a fertility issue, there would be the time when you will receive some news regarding it, or it will be a magical conception, either of a baby or the financial idea. On February 23rd, Neptune in Pisces conjuncts your North Node in Pisces, also in house 4, showing that in the nearest 18 months you will definitely relocate, change your apartment, and elevate the safety and security of place of your living for better. On February 24th, Mars turns direct after being retrograde in Cancer, bringing you more progress regarding the finances of other people. Like a phoenix bird, you will be reborn from the ashes, and you will find strength and ability to see the positivity in the situation where you are right now, and life will give you wonderful opportunities. On February 28th, you have the new moon in your house 4. It's the very new beginning. It's the time when you plant the seeds of your intentions in the fertile soul of the universe, and it's the time when you can plant the seeds where you want to live, or with who you want to live. If you want to have kids or personal projects or official documents, the progress will start slowly. So when there is a new moon, it's a new energy. But for some people, it's the end. So for some people, it's reversed. New moon is the end and full moon is the beginning. So you have just to understand, to see the patterns, how the new moons and the full moons affect your transit chart. So finally, it will be a green light to relocate, to elevate your place of your living, to expand comfort and to make yourself happy. But keep in mind that we are approaching retrograde Venus in your house 5, and in order to avoid any disappointments and dissatisfaction, do not sign any big purchases, documents, do not make plastic surgeries. You will not like the result, and people who will promise you something will have tendency to have cold feet or will have second thoughts. Do not trust strangers and take this time for a research. Don't make the bold, fast moves unless you've been planning it for a long time and you're coming back to the place where you've been before, or you are relocating to the place where you've been before. Retrograde Venus is good to come back to the situation where you've been before, to get back with people who are your ex-partners, ex-lovers. Conciliation is good. But for the new beginnings, for new steps, for new places, new jobs, new projects, it's better to postpone, it's better to delay until middle of April, when all the retrograde phases of Mercury and Venus will pass, when all the eclipse will be behind. But the best thing is to ask your subconscious, ask your intuition. Your subconscious will be very talkative. You have Mars direct in your house 8. Some magical, wonderful events, some vivid dreams or prophetic dreams will be very possible. So write down your dreams. More about retrograde Venus we will talk in March horoscopes. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful month. Please don't forget to like this video and leave a positive comment under. Share your positivity with the world and it will be brought back to you. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Capricorns. This is your horoscope for February 2025, and I will start with your ruler. Saturn is in your house 3, blessing you, not like other zodiacs, blessing you in the house of mind, ideas, relocation, new surroundings, new roommates, your siblings, and your relatives. The whole month. From the 1st of February, Mars, the planet of action, passion, drive, is still in a retrograde phase until February 23rd, basically the majority of the month, in your house of partnership, relationship. You might feel more conflicts, misunderstandings in your family, with your partners, at work, with your colleagues, some tension with your enemies or competitors. More about benefits of Mars retrograde in your house 7 you can see in my video dedicated to Mars retrograde on my channel. I have the time codes there. Please check it out. From February 1st to February the 3rd, we have a big conjunction of 3: Venus, Neptune, and North Node. Venus is the planet of love, harmony, gifts, luxury, money, and pleasures. Neptune is the unconditional love, a wave of creativity, inspiration, like an ocean. It also can change the landscapes of the whole island. So it's also a transformational planet. A North Node shows your new focus. Your South Lunar Node, opposite North Lunar Node, is in your house 9. South Lunar Node shows the karma, the obstacles where you might have some tensions. And more about lunar nodes, please check out my other video. I also have the time codes there. In February, we have the conjunction of Venus, Neptune, and North Node in your house 3. It means that you will have more opportunities, more pleasurable trips, travels. It's the good time for relocation. You will have right people in the right moment, right transportation. Everything will be lined up nicely, even despite you have Mars retrograde in your house 7. But please pay attention that when you have a Neptune in your house 3, you might be clouded by illusions. So a little bit of realistic approach that you don't have problems to have usually, dear Capricorns, will not hurt when it comes for big decisions in the beginning of February. On February 4, Venus, the planet of love, money, and harmony, enters your house 4, elevating your comfort of your living. Maybe you will have some news that you relocate, you change your country of your living, or some news from your mother or mother-like figure or motherland. Maybe the good news about any official documents, family traditions, reunion, maybe family vacation. Venus in Aries becomes very fiery, very passionate, and you might have tendency to spend more on luxurious items or just pretty things for your home, and you might convince yourself that you really need that pillow or really need something for your home security, safety. But keep in mind that you might reconsider in March, because Venus will turn a retrograde in the same house and you might not like those items anymore. That's why it's better not to spend a big amount of money, not yet. Avoid plastic surgeries and beauty procedures and injections during February, March, and April. Actually, until middle of April. Check your solar horoscopes for more details because it's very individual. There are so many Capricorns, but you have all different ascendants, geolocation in the world, so your location is different and your moon sign is different. The aspects are different between your birth chart and transit chart. That's why to have this solar chart for the next year from your birthday to a birthday, it's a very helpful guide. The same day, February the 4th, Jupiter goes direct in Gemini in your house 6 until June 9th, expanding your house of work, additional responsibilities, changing your schedule for better, bringing you luck and harmony regarding your pets, service business, any assistance in your life, as well as your health. So you will have more clarity, you will have recovery, healing, treatment. So it's a very favorable time this half a year to fix your health and to bring back good habits into your life. On January 9th, Sun aligns Mercury in Aquarius in your financial house. House 2 is your money, your salary, wage, your values, your voice, protection of your boundaries, as well as the returning of the debts. And on February 12th, you have a full moon in your house 8. So if you have partners or husbands, you have to tell them how lucky they are to have you, because your horoscope affects their financial house. The full moon in your house 8 is the money of other people, of your partners, maybe social payments, insurance, taxes, inheritance, child support, alimony, research grants, scholarship, all the money that you receive from other people. Also, if you use the talents of other people and collect royalties, it also counts as house 8. And the full moon is the climax, it's clarity, is the result. So you will definitely receive some information regarding the matters of house 8. House 8 also house of pregnancy, true intimacy, sexuality, astrology, esoteric and spiritual encounters, and mystical things that we cannot explain logically. So write down your dreams, they might be prophetic. And your house 3 becomes very active after February 14th. First, Mercury enters your house 3, bringing you news. Mercury rules the house of ideas and mind and information. So it's one of the best times for advertising, marketing your services, or selecting the car, or starting the moving business, transportation, logistic. Everything is here, as well as sources of communication. Maybe you will decide to change your phone or to change your laptop, to upgrade or update. Make sure you will not purchase it in the retrograde Mercury or Venus phases. On February 18th, Sun enters the same house, giving you more light, more clarity regarding the matters of your short-term learning, courses, education, and again, relocation, your closest surrounding, life of your neighbors, roommates, siblings. On February 20th, there is once-in-a-lifetime opportunity happening also in your house 3 when Neptune, the planet of big shifts, aligns conjuncts Saturn, the planet of limitations, order, and obligations. The limits will be lifted, and Neptune will give such a boost of energy and inspiration that it's one of the best times for any creative projects. And also keep your mind open, because you will have lots of repetitive numbers, lots of information coming from the universe. Just to let you know, Neptune has a cycle of 165 years. And it stays in each zodiac for 14 years, and Saturn's cycle is 30 years. So they align in the same degrees once in a lifetime, not very often, as you notice. So last time it was in the 19th century. So it's your chance to read the information right and to implement your new beginnings on the new moon on February 28th, when you will have the new moon in your house 3. It's the time when you can manifest your reality. It's the time when you just plant in the seeds of your intentions in the fertile soil of the universe, and to see how those beautiful seeds of your thoughts are growing into a beautiful trees and bringing you fruits, usually on the full moon. So new moon this. You plant in the intentions, full moon you are receiving. For some people it's vice versa. So you just need to know how moon cycles affect you, because for me sometimes it's reversed, so I have to write it down. What are the patterns for you? And the end of the month, from February 24th, Mars will turn direct, so you will see slowly the progress in your partnership, relationship, marriage, or divorce will be snowballing. And in March, when it will be retrograde Venus, retrograde Mercury, you will have some more information revealing with the mysteries of the past, or your ex-lovers will pop up and you will have to make your choices and decisions again. More about retrograde Venus we will talk in March horoscope. Please leave your comments under this video, and thank you so much. Have a wonderful month. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, a beautiful, wonderful, creative soul Aquariuses. Happy birthday to everybody who celebrates in February your birthday. Please show self-love, self-value. Write down your goals, your progress, your dreams. It's very important to define your dreams right now, so you will receive what you actually need in your life. And I'm not joking, because my life was totally changed when I finally discovered how astrology works. Together with my faith and the research, I can share my knowledge with you. And I just want to let you know, I appreciate birthday wishes. I'm also a February Aquarius. Always, every positive comment under this video will be returned to you with the blessings and with the positive energy. You can be sure of that. Let's start our February horoscope. February 2025, what an interesting month, full of new events and new opportunities. Mars still retrograde in your house 6. So what does it mean? It means that you will be going through some medical checkups, or you will be revisiting your attitude to your work or work-life balance. You might be involved in any businesses, any service businesses connected with house 6, which is the assistants or maybe animals or pets. More about Mars retrograde, I have a separate video with time codes, please check it out. From February the 1st to February the 3rd, we have a big conjunction of 3. Venus, Neptune, and North Node. Venus is the planet of gifts, love, money, joy, and pleasures. Neptune is the planet of inspiration, unconditional love and change, but also illusions. And North Node is the point that shows your nearest focus in the nearest 18 months on your house 2, on your finances. I have a separate video about lunar nodes. There is more information there. You can also check it out. But in February, this trio will give you new opportunities, will give you the right information through your surrounding, maybe in your dream. You have to find out how to read the signs of universe, because your house 2, your house of personal finances, will be very active, and you have positive, good aspects in this house. On February the 4th, Venus enters Aries, becomes more passionate, becomes more aggressive and bold in love and finances, and it brings you new fresh starts in your house 3. It's relocation, communication, information, very valuable insights. It can be also an income from house 3. Maybe you will decide to become a taxi driver. House 3 is marketing, advertising, logistic, moving companies, transportation, anything regarding repair the old, transport, and create some new things. The same day, on February 4th, Jupiter in Gemini turns direct after being retrograde for a while, and until June the 9th, it will stay in your house 5, house of joy, entertainment, pleasures, children, your personal business. And Jupiter blesses you with luck, expansion, and guardian angels in everything that brings joy into your life. So you can define what you really need right now, and the universe will deliver it to you, but you need to show that you are ready to receive it. Jupiter in Gemini is a very social combination, so you will receive the new information regarding satisfaction and harmony in your life, joy in your life through other people, or sometimes even from kids. Also, you can have an income and luck from the businesses connected with House 5, which is a family business, business connected with children or entertainment, any creative projects, performances, beauty, fashion, design is also House 5. On February the 9th, Sun and Mercury align in your sign in your house 1, bringing you recovery. You will feel better. You will feel more positive energies flowing into your life. You'll notice that there will be more opportunities. Think how you can improve your life for better. On February 12th, there will be a full moon in your house of partnership, relationship, love, serious relationship, family, and other people, your competitors or your enemies. And full moon is also a climax, a result, clarity. So it will be development in your marriage or your divorce or at your work. You will see clearly who is your true friend and who is your enemy. Maybe it's time to move on. And after February 14th, your house of finances becomes very active. First, Mercury enters on February 14th, bringing you information, bringing you ideas. Then on February 18th, Sun enters the same house, bringing you your personal financial spring. It's a very favorable time for you to search for a job, to send the applications. And despite the fact that Saturn is in your house too, you will have lucky openings for finding new job, or even to find the job that will satisfy you, not just new working schedule. On February 20th, there is alignment between Neptune and Saturn that opens up the portal of opportunities. And this portal doesn't happen very often, but this year you will experience it quite a lot. Neptune's cycle is 165 years, and Saturn's cycle is around 30 years, 29 and a half. So they align in the same degrees not very often. Last time it happened in the 19th century. So use these wonderful opportunities for total reboot of your finances. Get the research, get the education. Do not just sit and wait when life will be changed around you. You need to show that you are seeking order, additional responsibility and obligations, and this way you will be blessed by universe. On February 22nd, there is a lucky aspect between Mercury in your house 2 and Mars in your house 6. And lucky aspect means balanced energy between your house of values, your house of money, and house of health, work, additional responsibilities. Maybe this would be the day when you will get the job offer, or your application will be accepted and you will be invited for an interview. House 2 is also the house of self-worth and self-value, and all the planets, they will be working at your elevation in this regard. On February 23, there is a karmic alignment in your financial house. Neptune conjuncts the North Node in your house too. Share your talents with the world. And the key is, if you want to get more from the world, you need to share what you want to receive. It's just the law of manifestation. Especially when you have Jupiter, the planet of big luck, in your house 5. It can be also lottery wins or some coincidences, just lucky coincidences to be in the right moment in the right time. On February 24th, Mars stopped being retrograde and start turning slowly to a direct motion in your house 6. Some people will have scheduled operations, some people will decide to go through the medical checks, and it's all the good time for any small treatments or planned operations, but it's not a good time for plastic surgeries, beauty injections, or changing your body or your style dramatically. You will not like the results. So plastic surgeries are prohibited because we have a retrograde Venus next month, retrograde Mercury, eclipses. So my recommendation, do not risk, because most of the beauty procedures you cannot redo. And having Venus in your house 3 also can mean signing some documents, going on short courses in March. Mars, the planet of drive energy, will boost your health, and you will see that you might have more responsibilities. If you will receive the job, you will be very busy. Or maybe it's just the beginning. Maybe it's your first job, or it's your new job. And there is a new moon in your financial house. February 28th. The new moon is new energy, and the birth of new energy in your financial house, in your house of self-values, your talents, it's a major thing, because next time on a full moon in Pisces in your house too, you will collect the results, you will receive the harvest. Right now is the time for placing the seeds of your intentions in the fertile soil of the universe and trust it to nourish it for you so you can receive the results in future. Because Saturn is in your house of finances too, you need to show that you're ready for order, for hard work, obligations, and responsibilities, and you will be blessed with the job that you really dream about. Or if you have problem with self-confidence, you will be given an opportunity to work through it and become very confident person. You will attract attention of others, and you will have this training for the next 18 months, because remember, North Node is in your second house for the next 18 months. If you haven't done so, please check out my lunar node video. Share your positive energy in the comments under this video, and I wish you to have an amazing month and happy birthday. Don't forget to create your solar horoscope so you see the main themes from your birthday to your birthday. I wish you to have a wonderful month of February. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Pisces, inspirational, creative souls who love adventures. Your ruler is still in your sign. Blessing your life with the possibility to manifest your reality. I would love to wish happy birthday to all Pisces who will celebrate in February. And I highly recommend to create your solar charts to see the main themes from your birthday to your birthday, what the universe has prepared for you, which waves of luck. I will start the month with Mars retrograde in your house 5, house of joy, entertainment, inspiration, gifts, luxury, kids, creativity, and maybe you felt some tension or some low energy, or maybe somebody is depressed. It's all Mars retrograde fact. On February 24th, Mars will turn to direct motion, so you will feel that slowly the energy will pick up. You will have more inspiration, more joy, and you know, as no one else, you create and accept your reality. Mars retrograde can be very tricky, but also there are some benefits to have Mars retrograde in your house of joy, creativity, art and pleasures, and luck and lotto wins, winning in the competitions. I'll speak more about Mars retrograde in my separate video on my channel. Please check it out. From February 1st to February 3rd, we have the conjunction of 3. Venus, the planet of gifts, money, love, pleasures, and satisfaction. And Neptune, unconditional love, like ocean of creativity, but also illusions. And North Node, that shows your focus, your perspectives, your life energy that will be focused in this direction. It's on your beginnings, on your life, new chapters of your life in your house 1. Some of Pisces will be traveling. Somebody will discover that they are pregnant. It will change completely their life. And for many people, it will be a change upside down, but it will be change for better, because Venus brings harmony and this nice financial cushion. North and South lunar nodes are on the axis, you and other people. House 1 and House 7. You and your partnership relationship. So something from your past will have to work through, or you will have some obstacles regarding partnership, family, marriage, or divorce. More about this 18 months. I have a new video on my channel. Please check out the video about lunar nodes. Please write down the insights that you will be receiving, because your intuition will be very talkative during this month. On February 4th, Venus, the planet of money, love, harmony, joy, gifts, luxury, sweets, will enter your house of finances. And Venus will be in Aries. It's a fire element, passion. You might have this boost of energy to overspend or to buy beautiful things that you actually don't need. So my recommendation, do not overspend. Still keep in mind realistic approach to any purchases or money spending. Nevertheless, Venus will bring you a wonderful opportunities from the businesses regarding house 2. It's your talents, your values, any financial business, any professions with a voice, using your voice as the tool to earn money. It's an amazing time for elevation of your self-worth, self-respect. sharing your talents with the world. Keep in mind that Venus will go retrograde in the same house, giving you second chances and opportunities regarding your house 2, finances, returning the debts in March, but we will speak about this in a separate video. On the same day, February 4th, Jupiter, that was retrograde for a while, expanding the second chances in your house 4, will go direct now. And when you have Jupiter in your house 4, it means you elevate safety and security, the place of your living. You have good chance to buy or sell successfully your property or land or real estate, or become a realtor, receive the certificate, get pregnant, because house 4 is house of pregnancy and females in your family, or recovery of fertility recovery in some cases if it's in your solar chart. And because Jupiter is the planet that symbolizes traveling, expansion of your horizons, you might find a new home elsewhere in a faraway land. So it's a good time for receiving the citizenship or obtaining the permits for building or land, renovating of the place of your living, selling something that you didn't want to have anymore, to cleanse, bring order and fresh breath into your surrounding place of your living. It also can mean the good news from faraway lands, maybe the end of the war. It will be such a great news. On February 9th, Sun aligns Mercury in Aquarius in your house 12, very private house. And Sun brings healing, brings light into the places that we don't like to share with others. It may be addictions or bad habits or something that you have to finalize, cleanse, throw away, declutter. And finally, you will have motivation, inspiration, and for once and forever to get rid of unnecessary things, toxic attachments, unnecessary relations, and toxic friends or people in your environment. When Sun and Mercury is in Aquarius, you will be given from the universe the information that you need in order to benefit financially. Maybe you will come back successfully from a good travel from faraway land, or maybe you will receive the good news or visas, or a job offer in the international company. On February the 12th, it will be the full moon in your house 6, house of your health, habits, additional responsibility, service business, businesses connected with pets, and any assistance in your life. Full moon is the clarity, climax, collecting, receiving the result in this regard. So maybe it will be a medical check, medical tests results, and it will show you your new schedule for the nearest time, because either you will be working out, or you will undergo the treatment, or you will start your healing process, either emotional or financial, or maybe it's the new job offer. So you will have the new routine. Something new will be born for sure in your house 6. Maybe it will be a pet. House 6 is also house of animals. If your pet is sick, is the time when you will receive the clarity regarding their condition, and you will know what to do. After February 4, your house 1 becomes very, very active, because most of the planets are entering this house, bringing the new shift of energy and new opportunities. On February 14th, Mercury enters Pisces, bringing you needed information or the drive for relocation, giving you options, choices, learning, back to school, some documents that you needed. Sun joins Mercury on the 18th of February. Happy birthday to February Pisces. Bringing you energy, starting your new solar cycle for the next solar year. It's a major thing. Please dedicate some time to rest, to self-love when Sun enters your zodiac. On February 20th, there is a big conjunction, a major boost of inspiration and opening of the portals of the universe for you in your house 1. You can change your karma, you can change completely your birth chart to a totally new one that you would want. It happens once in a lifetime, because cycle of Neptune is 165 years. It stays in its zodiac for 14 years. A Saturn cycle is 30 years. So last time conjunction in Pisces of Saturn and Neptune was in the 19th century. It will not happen again in this lifetime. Well, it will be happening in the different degrees. In Aries, near the first degree of Aries in the end of July, the beginning of August. It's also the time that you can mark that will be a major thing, but for you it will be already in your house of finances. So right now you can plant the seeds of your intentions, manifest your reality, and in summer it will be approximate conjunction of Neptune and Saturn in your house too. House of your money, finances, salary, wage, value, self-worth. You will see big shifts, some major changes. On February 22nd, Mercury has a lucky aspect between House 1 and House 5. Parties, weddings, concerts, vacations, everything that brings joy into your life. Wonderful day to spend with people who you love. It's the time for art, self-love, inspiration, winnings in the lottery or in the competitions. On February 23rd, Neptune, your ruler, conjuncts the North Node in your house 1, executing the program, full transformation of your body, your style, your new life cycle began. And the new cycle will require some information. So on February 28th, there is a new moon in your sign. It's a fresh start. It's the time when you manifest your reality. It's the time to plant the seeds of your intention in the fertile soil of the universe and trust the universe to deliver those trees and fruits. And you will see that in summer, you will receive not just financial harvest, but you will be surprised how effortlessly it can come to you when you have self-worth, self-respect, and eliminate toxic people and relationships from your life. By keeping yourself happy, you attract happy vibes and universe will give you everything effortlessly. Please don't forget about it. Share your positivity in the comments. You also can leave the questions. I will be happy to answer them. Once again, happy birthday. I hope to see you in the March horoscopes. Subscribe and share. Have a wonderful month. Goodbye.